Hey everybody, I'm Rob.
And I'm Lori Marie Jenkins.
And we are both artists who have
moved to Costa Rica. A dream come true.
Woohoo!
Yeah, what a week, huh?
Oh my gosh, great week, great week.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yes.
For those of you who are regulars, and welcome to anybody new new to our channel.
Absolutely. So we are at a countertop in the kitchen where we're living now. This is where we do crossword puzzles. This is where we play cards at night. This is where we eat our dinner together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lovely spot, and the light is better here tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of a cloudy day outside, so we're just, it's Friday afternoon here. Nice rainy couple of days. We had a very dry week, which
very dry week.
Yeah, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
But we're pretty used to the rainy season.
Yeah, I really missed the rain. It's like, come on, where's the rain?
Yeah, I really like the rainy season.
Yeah.
We've talked about this in the past, but
Yeah.
cooler temperatures and stuff. But yeah, we had a very exciting week. Many things happened, and we're going full speed ahead with our plans for our new Casita, which is being remodeled. Our Residency, which is happening, the land that we're buying, just a lot of good things are happening quickly.
Yep, so let's start with last Saturday.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so last Saturday we were able to go whale watching.
Oh, it was so fun.
It was so wonderful. We got to see a humpback whale, a mama and her baby.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite part was not being seasick, which did happen. That was not my favorite part, though.
You did.
I did. I got seasick. But my favorite part was watching the baby rest on the mama. The baby would get tired and just lay on top of the mama humpback whale, and it was just amazing. We were the only boat there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there were a bunch of boats around all watching this whale. These two whales. Okay. And Mowgli's now cleaning up Hudson's Bowl. So
Yeah.
daily event. But we were the only boat, and there were, maybe 10 on board total with the crew and the captain?
Yeah.
So
small boat.
small group. It was lovely. We did get to hop into the water and float around for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Very warm water, actually.
Oh my gosh, it was like bath water.
Yeah.
It was great. So this is high season for the southern humpback whales migrating up from Antarctica, and so there's a lot of tours we could do. We have some friends who hooked us up with a naturalist guide. He's trained at Cornell School of Ornithology. Just an amazing guy.
Smart man with an amazing heart.
Loves nature,
Mm-hmm.
and he just made the trip so fantastic. But
Yeah.
we were heading out, and we were heading for an area where there were other boats watching other whales, because there's pretty much always something going on. And that's when we encountered the mama humpback and her calf, and we hung out with them for at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Do you remember how old the calf was?
3 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was younger than that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 3 months or younger.
Right, 3 months or younger. Well done.
But yeah, it was fantastic. So that's a big draw out here, and we kept a very respectful distance from the whales, and anytime we got close, shut the engines off.
Mm-hmm.
But just getting to watch them, and they're not jumping out of the water. That's more the males. They're kind of doing their little dances, trying to attract the girls.
We did get to see the baby's fluke.
Yes,
Which
got to
was
see more than once.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But yes, we have an extra video of that. So
Right.
stay tuned.
Okay, so that was Saturday. Moving forward into Tuesday.
Yep.
Woke up Tuesday morning and found out that
Finally, our plano, our topographic surveyor's plan for the property we're going to buy is done. So it's taken about 2 months to go through all the bureaucracy that needs to be done here. So what happened is there's an 8-hectare, about a 20-acre lot that's for sale. We're only buying 2 hectares, so it's about 5 acres, and that had to be carved out, marked officially, and so that's what we had been waiting on.
waiting.
Yeah. So until that actually exists as a separate 5-acre parcel on paper, we couldn't buy it.
Right.
So we have been doing a lot of work on a property we didn't own.
Yep.
And so now this is a big hurdle over that. And so now it's basically the lawyers get together and we sign things, and there's a little period of due diligence about who's paying the electric and the water and where the bills go and things like that. But oh, it's huge. Yes. So.
And the man that we're buying from is so excited for us as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
He's a nice guy. So
He is. He's been a big help,
Mm-hmm.
very big help, and so we're grateful to have found a good price from a really nice local.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Be part of the community. It's fantastic.
Yep. And also Tuesday,
Yes.
we went to San Isidro
Mm-hmm.
and did a little bit more paperwork, and our Dimex cards. I'll let Rob tell you what a Dimex card is because that's way beyond my knowledge. But anyway, the Dimex cards are going to be ready to be picked up September 21st.
We think so.
Yes, for Vida.
Pura vida.
Around September 21st, we can go get our Dimex cards. And a Dimex card is...
It's our official Costa Rican ID. It's the card saying we are temporary residents here. So that's what we show instead of a passport now. So being a resident offers us benefits in many respects. We don't need to take border runs anymore, minus the little issue of driver's license. Another story.
Another story.
But we get discounts at all the national parks. We get discounts a lot of places. There's different pricing for tourists versus residents.
Mm-hmm.
And so not citizenship, this is just residency.
Correct.
Citizenship is many years down the line, we're probably not going to worry about that.
And so temporary means what?
Temporary residency, the way it works here, you can get permanent residency after you've had temporary residency for 3 years. So since we now have our temporary residency, in 2 years we renew it. After 3 years, we can apply for permanent residency, and then we don't need to renew it anymore.
Right.
And so I think it's basically, 3 years, keep your nose clean, be a good citizen, and we'll get you a permanent residency. So.
Aren't you glad he explained that?
Right. So yeah, we can use the health care, we can use a lot of things, and it's just nice not to have to worry about 90 days getting your passport stamped.
Right.
So that's taken a while. We had a fantastic lawyer,
Yes.
Andres Tristan Gomez.
Highly recommend him.
Guy's fantastic.
Yeah.
He knows a lot of people. It's the mainstay of his business.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah.
residency. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, days, Spanish class.
Mm-hmm.
Did a big shopping spree at the local Walmart.
They got stuff. What are you gonna do?
Not our favorite place, but I tell you what, it does fill the bill sometimes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we went to Walmart and started gathering things that we need for the Casita.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. A lot of things they didn't have, a lot of things they did have.
Yeah.
So we got a few things, brought them home, put them in a bin, and they are ready to go to the Casita.
Yeah. A lot of kitchen goods, stuff like that. So basically, we're moving into about a 700 square foot casita, we call it, 2 bedrooms, but completely unfurnished, nothing in it. So right now the work that we're having done is countertops, building a shower, toilet, sinks, everything. It's bare bones. It's like there's nothing in there.
Right, there's walls.
And a ceiling.
And
That's good.
And
Yeah.
a ceiling, and a roof.
A roof, which is being redone.
Right.
So yeah, so we're basically furnishing it.
Uh-huh.
And of course we're gonna do more work to it, and we're gonna find things that we forgot and get
Right,
later.
yeah. But poco a poco,
Poco a poco, little by little.
little by little, yes.
So it's very exciting though. So we have less than a month left in the place we're renting now.
Less than a month.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been a fantastic experience here, learning so much about how things are done in Costa Rica. And where do you get stuff, which hardware store has what you need, which grocery store has stuff that you like and better prices, and where's the best farmer's market. So just learning a lot of things from locals, a lot of things from other expats who've been here for a while, meeting fantastic people. We're both extremely excited about Platanillo as the place for us to land.
And the Casita's looking good.
Yes.
We did visit it today, and it is coming along famously well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And today our builder picked us up at 7, a little bit before 7
Right.
this morning, and we did some shopping for the Casita, i.e. the toilet, the kitchen sink, the flooring for the shower, the cooktop,
Ceiling fans,
lights,
faucets.
bathroom sink. So we picked all those up.
Yes.
We picked all those out. We did
Right.
not pick them up. We picked them out.
Yeah.
And so that was exciting. It went very well.
Yeah, it's a good store called Colono, similar to a Home Depot in the U.S.
Very similar.
But they had a pretty good selection of things. So, we were both pleased that we could find things that we liked that weren't too bare bones or cheap. A little bit of style, but not breaking the bank on anything.
Yeah, and that's a good segue because some of you have asked about the Casita in the future. And it will be a rental. It'll be a rental slash an Airbnb slash someplace for families and friends to stay, something like that. That's right. So
We want to see you guys.
when you come to Costa Rica, we will have an adorable casita for you
Mhm.
once we get the big house built, because we'll be in
Yeah.
a casita until the big house is built.
Yeah. So it's going well. They're putting in new windows. The place is going to be lighter as far as just light coming in. So really, it's fun. We've got a really good builder who's been working with us. He's got ideas. We've got ideas, and so he's the guy who will be building the big house for us in time.
The big house.
The big house.
Going to the big house.
The big house. We're not building a huge luxury $1 million mansion.
No.
It's just bigger than the Casita.
Nor is it a prison. Yeah.
But, so it's a very good week. There's days where there's a lot happening, and then there's days that are mellow. We can hang out and swim and read and just take our dog walks, enjoy nature, and so still loving almost every aspect about this place.
Yep. Somebody asked me this morning if I was still excited about being here, and I said, yeah, definitely. That hasn't waned for me at all. So that's kind of good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, if you're expecting perfection, well, I don't know that it exists anywhere in the world. But for us, this is pretty darn perfect.
Yeah.
This is pretty amazing.
It is.
Yeah, so it was a really good choice, and we keep in touch with friends and family in the States and talk to them a lot, and so it's good, There's a lot of people, especially all the people who comment on our videos, who appreciate it so much, try to answer everything, whether it's a question or a comment. A lot of your questions will end up in next week's video.
Right, so keep them coming if you have a question.
Yeah.
We try to remember that and answer that, so thank you for that.
Keep it fun.
Right.
Keep it interesting, too.
So good week, all in all.
Yep.
Yeah, very good week, very uplifting week, kind of seeing progress.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting moving out of this space that we will have been in for like 4.5 months, but moving into our own place. It's going to be so exciting here.
So exciting.
Yeah. So stay tuned. There's a couple of videos after this, a couple of fun slices of life here. And other than that, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We appreciate that. And thanks for showing up on a Saturday.
That's right.
Or whenever you see it.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yes, keep the comments and questions coming. We appreciate the support and camaraderie. Really, it's wonderful. So
good stuff. All right.
All right. Adios.
Ciao. Okay, so we've got issues with drainage here on our property, and so I've got Alan and Enrique working on this, and this is very important but good stuff. They're putting a whole row of bamboo, and this is the smaller Chinese bamboo, all along the roadside, along the slope, all the way up towards the casita. And so what this does is it provides a little privacy when it grows, but it also helps hold the soil firm from the roots of the bamboo. It grows very fast. Good stuff, very common here, so good measure. All right, this is our driveway. It's opened up a little bit because we had a big tree fall. We had a huge rainstorm and thunder and wind last night, and so we were worried about this big cedar tree and a couple of others, and there was just too much weight and not enough soil to hold it. So we were actually planning on cutting it, but it fell, and it fell down the slope and didn't damage too much other stuff, which is great, but there's a lot of dirt and stuff that is going to need removed from this area. And then that sort of opened things up, so there it is. So this is after the day's work with the backhoe, the morning's work. So you can see all the way down. All the way down. Down there is where we're going to build eventually. But we cleared a lot of the dirt off, the roots, all that. So this is the top of the driveway. There's the road with the bamboo. New bamboo will help for erosion. And kind of nice little view. Okay, this is how we do road work in Costa Rica. So what we got is, got a dirt road with rocks on it. And the rock's called lastre. And so lastre is a mixture of big and small rocks. And so eventually it gets eaten away, worn away by the rains and things like that. So a couple of trucks full of lastre. They come down, do this once or twice a year. And then you get the backhoe, and he spreads it out. So you'll see that over here we've got a drainage ditch, and so the water will be running down here and not on the road. But this takes care of all of the divots and the potholes and things, and then he'll kind of tamp it down, and that'll be our new street.
Last century, unfortunately, from like 100,000 that used to be recorded, we lost about 70% of the population. And it was not till 1986 when, after the baby is resting on top of the mother. The baby, sometimes he rests on top of the mother. She's totally relaxed, totally relaxed. There she comes again. There she comes again. Anybody jumping in the water?
Honestly, I would.
I know.
Somebody else does it.
Feel free to jump.